Okay, I would just like to say well done and congratulations to the pilot and the people behind the pilot that was flying over Manchester yesterday, and that was flying over the home of Manchester City Football Club when they was playing Burnley with a banner, White Lives Matter. I have to say I was shocked this morning to wake up and find people at the BBC and all the things on social media was offended by this. Well, why am I congratulating the pilot? Because he did a peaceful protest, which is his right as a British citizen to protest peacefully. And that's what he did. Didn't harm anybody, just flying around with the words White Life Matters. Didn't destroy any monuments, nothing like that, no graffiti. Just made his point, and that is by law okay. Now, BBC and all the other people on media and everything else, social media, were offended. Listen to this and listen carefully. 3 white people in the park in Reading 2 days ago were horrifically stabbed to death. Law-abiding citizens just out in the park. Other people around were terrified. They were stabbed to death. 3 white people lost their lives. The person who stabbed them was non-white from the African continent. So if the players of the Football Premier League came out with White Lives Matter and went around a semicircle for silence for 1 minute, it would show a lot more respect for those people that have just died. White Lives Matter. If you're offended by the banner and you're offended by the words life, White Life Matters, then those 3 people just died. Doesn't make the problem. No, nothing. They don't matter. They're white. Doesn't matter. That's what you're saying. I mean, it could have been a worse time to be offended by White Lives Matter than actually now when 3 people, white people in England, have lost their lives. England is a majority country of white people. Okay? But can they stand up for themselves? Not a chance. This Black Lives Matter has gone around England. It is started in America. All this has done to with America, not with England. America has a completely different lifestyle and legal system compared to what England has. We don't have the history of conflict as they do. We're quite a decent country if you look at it. The amount of people that's in England from different countries. And why does everyone come to England if we're racist and bigoted and horrible people? Why do people want to come? Now, Black Lives Matter has been shouting that loud and clear. Okay? There's also destroyed historical monuments and graffiti, which is completely against the law. It's just breaking the law. That's not a peaceful demonstration. Definitely not. So, equality, if the Black Lives Matter can go around shouting it, so can the White Lives Matter. But ideally, we should be going around shouting all life matters, and not just human life. Animal life like Starsky here, insects, birds, everything matters, because without it, we're lost. And the way we're going now, we are lost. Because this Black Lives Matter is actually bullying you to say Black Lives Matter, because if you don't say it, you're a racist. Now that is what you're trying to stop. You're trying to stop racism, but you're doing it in a way of bullying people, and it is bullying, because this Black Lives Matter is absolutely everywhere. Talk about peer pressure. It's been pushed on you in every possible way possible. And now you're going to push it on your children in schools. You know, you've got to stop this. It's absolutely insane. What happened 400 years ago happened. You've got slavery today, and you're doing nothing about it. So again, congratulations and well done to the pilot of that plane and the people behind him. And Burnley FC, sorry, but you've got no right to say anything about it. It said Burnley, it didn't say Burnley FC on the back of it. It said just Burnley. It doesn't relate to you at all. You are Burnley FC. That's the important thing. They were very clever how they worded it, probably. It had nothing to do with a football club. So how you come out and your goalkeeper, who let 5 goals in against Manchester City, they said he's offended and shocked by it. Well, I'm offended by the way you let the goals in. You could have done better, surely. As a Premier League goalkeeper, I'd expect you to try and do a little bit better. But you are playing one of the best teams, I must admit. But that's it. Equality is equality. Now please stop and think before this goes too far. We don't want people fighting on the streets and turning into one hell of a battle with this. If you ask the black people, ask them, they will tell you black people kill more black people than white people do. A lot more. A huge amount. There's a vast difference. There's a problem in the black culture. They will tell you that. That's what they're asking for. They want help with that more than anything else. Because there's gangs of black people going around killing people. Look at the videos on YouTube. Look at what's happening in America. They will tell you. There's two fantastic twins who are explaining it all and just seeing how funny it is when they do it. There's other people, black people, and telling you, look, we don't have a problem with white people. We don't want this on us. We're okay. We're fine. We don't want to feel sorry for us. We're okay. But the problem is with black on black first priority. That's a major problem. Afterwards comes the other thing. And if you can't change history, you can learn from it. That's the most important thing. Learning from the history. Don't do the same thing twice. If you don't see it there, you'll do it again. And again. You know? So that's the important thing. So let's just stop, leave it for a bit. Let everything cool down. And then start thinking about what we can do. For all lives matters. That's the most important thing. Everything matters.